What is going on, y'all? It is Fargassier. Hopefully, you're having a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Friends, today I want to talk about a full health heavy gun build that I think every new Vault Dweller to Fallout 76 should be looking at and trying to pick up, because this gun is absolutely amazing. Whether you're exploring the wastelands of Appalachia or just doing events, y'all sit back, relax, and let's talk about it. And now we're going to be basing this video on the Gatling gun, especially if you get a second star explosive legendary effect, because with this effect, it's by far one of my favorite weapons to use at events and out there in the wasteland. Now, if you're looking to craft the Gatling gun, the plan can be found at the White Spring Resort with the Brotherhood vendor, and also down at the Watoga Shopping Plaza with the vendor bot Phoenix. And now, what do you do if you don't have the caps to buy the plan from one of the vendors, or even the materials to craft up some of these Gatling guns? Personally, for me, I would search out cultists, because these enemies have the highest chance that I have seen in my time in Fallout 76 to drop a short version of the Gatling gun, but they can also be found in weapon containers and government aid drops. Now, let's talk about the legendary effect, since we've already talked about the fact that we definitely want our second star to be an explosive legendary effect. That way we can run Grenadier and we can run Demo Expert, and we can tag so much more at events. But as far as the first star, you want to go with any armor if you're going to be doing this outside of power armor, so you still get that armor penetration. But you can also go for two shot, which is absolutely great. Junkies like me, because I am a junkies character, or you can go for a vampires. But honestly, anything, as long as you have that second star as a legendary explosive effect, you are good to go. Now, as far as the third star, I definitely suggest having a break 50% slower, but also the 25% less VATS, or the 15% crit fail meter is absolutely great as well. And now, these are the attachments that I use on my Gatling gun, so feel free to use them. And as far as the ammo type, whether it be regular or the ultrasight ammo, it really doesn't matter to me what you choose, but to me personally, I just like to keep it regular. Now, since I am a junkies character, these are my Schmictions, and one of the great things about having a Schmictions as a junkies character is that per Schmiction you get 10% bonus damage up to 50% bonus damage for that weapon. And now, I am a mutated Vault Dweller in Fallout 76, but you don't need all of these mutations. I just have these mutations on my main PA character, and if you're looking for mutations, you can find them in player vendors, normally between 250 caps and 500 caps. But remember, if you are going to take the mutation route, that you need to have 5 points into luck to have Class Freak maxed out and Starch Genes. And speaking of cards that you need to have to make the most of your mutations in Fallout 76, here is the build that I am using for this full health heavy gun build around the Gatling gun, but it's going to work great for other full health heavy gun uses as well, as long as those heavy guns are not like the auto grenade launcher when they explode, because the heavy gun perk cards do not affect those. And these are the legendary perk cards that I am utilizing with this build to show you what it can turn into when you're into a later cycle of the game. And now, whether you're level 20 or higher, you should be able to start building off of this full health heavy gun user, because you only are going to need a few perk cards to maximize your effectiveness as a heavy gun user out there in the wasteland. And the perk cards that you're going to be focusing in on if you are a lower level and building this as you level up inside of strength is going to be Bandolier. That way your ballistic ammo weighs significantly less, and also the heavy gun damage perk cards. And now, if you do have the explosive legendary perk, I want you to pick up the perk card Grenadier under Perception, because at a max level this is going to make your explosion twice as large, and also the perk card Demo Expert under Intelligence, because this is going to add damage to your explosions. The next perk card solely depends on if you are wearing power armor or not, and it is under Intelligence as well. So if you are wearing power armor, make sure to pick up Stabilized under Intelligence, because this is going to give you more armor penetration. And now, while you're looking at perk cards under Intelligence, make sure to go pick up the Gunsmith perk card and level it up as much as possible, because not only is this going to help your weapon break slower, it is also going to help you attach mods to your Gatling gun and other ballistic type weapons. The final perk card that you need to be focusing in on is called One Gun Army under Luck, and this is going to help stagger or cripple limbs on your enemies while using a heavy weapon. And there are so many great things about the Gatling gun, like the high damage per shot, especially if you are utilizing the heavy gun perk cards in Fallout 76, the durability on it with the legendary effect for the weapon to break slower, and using the Gunsmith perk card under Intelligence. It does feel like every hour or two I have to repair the weapon, but that's right, friends, it feels like every hour or two while I am exploring the wasteland and doing events while live streaming here on YouTube and Twitch. And now, friends, I feel like Billy Mays, because that's not all, y'all. The ammo that you are going to earn while utilizing this weapon is so great that you may only need to craft up 100 or 150 rounds for one time, and then as you take out enemies around the wasteland, you will always net a positive in that ammo consumption, especially if you are in an event like Rad Rumble, where we took 750 rounds on our Gatling gun, and then turned around and at the tail end of the event had over 4,000 5mm rounds. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out, and let me know in the comment section below what your favorite build to use in Fallout 76 is. Seriously, hopefully y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Thanks so much to the channel members for the continued support, and if you hadn't seen the video where we go over the news for the week in Fallout 76 and give a shout out to some great content creators, make sure to check this video out. Y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Peace. Love you.